Namaste, High Vibers. This is Dee Dee who's living on High Vibe. In this short video, I'm going to give you a few practical tips on how to make decisions under stress. Before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification, tickle the like button, all the good karma stuff. You know how sometimes you need to make decisions allegedly on spot because something just happened, whether you have to pay up for some sort of emergency or you find out something about certain relationships and you just feel like you need to make a decision even though you're under extreme levels of stress. So here's my process to deal with this. Number one, take a deep breath and close your eyes while you're doing that, and don't do it obviously while you're driving. So go to a quiet place, take a deep breath, and do those, quite a few of those. As you do it, it's going to slow down your nervous system, and you're not going to be as worked up. So that's the first thing that you do. Second thing you do is you say to yourself, loudly or in your head, I prefer loudly, this too shall pass. You know how many times we get this desperate feeling and extreme anxiety just because we think something happened, like bad thing happened or needs to be addressed, and it's completely not comfortable, and we're like, this is it, I'm a complete loser, this is the end of it, I will never recover from this, blah blah blah. And that's the self-talk. Either you realize it consciously or it's happening in the background in your subconscious. But no, you remind yourself, this too shall pass. So whether it's paying through the nose or dealing with certain relationship issues, you deal with that and you tell yourself, this too shall pass. And then, you know how people always pressure you to make hasty decisions and to, let's say there's an issue you need to pay through the nose and they want you to pay right away. They use your situation of weakness in your levels of stress to manipulate you into signing up for something that you would normally not do. And that is well intended, and for many people it's helpful, but sometimes you just feel like you're being taken advantage of it, even if what they just did is legal. Or the same applies to relationships, when people are like, okay, you have to make this decision because this is what you found out. No, what you do is you don't say anything. You say, I need time. There are very few emergencies that require you to act on spot. It's not fire in the house. Hopefully. Then you act, right? A situation where you have to call 911. Those are like true emergencies. But if somebody says, hey, well, like happened to my friend, she lent her car, wrecked the car, and she's like, okay, I'm in this mode, I have to buy a new car right away. So she got pressured through some things to buy this car, which she found, like, there were such things in this crazy contract that she has for financing that she basically pays for a used car from like 15 years old car, what she would pay, actually she would pay for something like a new Nissan Kicks or something like that, which is, it's a cheap car, but it's a new car. So she literally pays for old car, what she would pay for a new car, and that's because she was in the state and she made bad decisions. That's why we're not supposed to make decisions when we're under extreme stress. Unless it's a true emergency, then we have to act, because it's better to act than not act at all. So we take a night and sleep over it, as they say, and then we make a decision. And we do not have to say yes, and it doesn't matter if the person or persons get offended because you say, I need time to think about it and make a decision with clear mind. So there's that. And typically, when you look around with your clear head, you will find that there are other solutions and there are other options and other ways to go about things that are actually more beneficial to you long term and less stressful in that present moment. Anyways, I wanted to share that because I currently am faced with one of those situations, and it's completely okay. And I thought I would share it because I believe that many people would find that helpful. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, and comment your experiences and if this was helpful. Cheers.